Did you know that Facebook campaign objectives don't really matter anymore? And there's an optimization setting that is much more important? Let me show you what I mean. So I'm in an example Facebook ad account, and I'm going to create some example campaigns using different campaign objectives to show you exactly what I'm talking about here. It'll all make sense in a minute. So let's start by clicking on this green plus create button and creating a sales campaign. Now I've got the new ODAX menu. What I'm talking about here does still apply if you're using the old campaign objective menu and you've got a different set of options. But let's take a sales campaign, click continue, and there it is. We've got our new sales campaign. I'm going to minimize this and come back to this in a minute. Now let's go ahead and create a new campaign. This time we're going to create a traffic campaign. Go ahead and click continue and close this down. Now, you might be thinking that these two campaigns are very different. They're going to be optimized in very different ways. They're going to get very different results. That is not necessarily the case. It could be the case, but it's not necessarily the case. Here's what I mean. Let's take our sales campaign first. Just going to highlight that, jump to the ad set level, new sales ad set, click edit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to select our conversion location as website, which is a default. That's fine. That's going to be consistent across both the campaign types. But we're going to scroll down at the ad set level to this optimization and delivery, or optimization for ad delivery setting. If we click edit, you can see that this is currently set to conversions, but we have different options. For example, landing page views, and there's some other options like link clicks, daily unique reach, and impressions. Now, my recommendation with sales campaigns, lead campaigns that go to your website, conversion campaigns, is that you go for conversions. But a lot of people use landing page views, and actually a lot of Facebook marketing reps are recommending landing page views, particularly to new Facebook ad accounts that don't have much conversion data. Not something that I would recommend. I'll explain why in a second. But a lot of people are using this. A lot of people are being recommended this, particularly with new ad accounts. So if we go ahead and select landing page views, and then we jump over to our traffic ad set, okay? Click edit on this. Again, conversion location is going to be the same, is website. And we scroll down to the optimization for ad delivery section. You'll see that the default is link clicks, but we can select landing page views. Now, if we minimize this down, jump back out to the campaign level, we have a traffic campaign, we have a sales campaign. All the information you've ever heard around campaign objectives is that those two things are very different. I mean, sales, before ODAX was released would have been conversions, but all you've heard is that those two are very different. They're going to be optimized in very different ways. They're going to get you much different results. You're going to get far more conversions with a conversions campaign, etc. That is not true with these two campaigns right now at all. These two campaigns are going to be optimized from a meta machine learning standpoint, the automatic optimization that takes place, in exactly the same way. It is the optimization for ad delivery setting that dictates how your campaign is going to be optimized. And when we're talking about how it's going to be optimized, what we mean is, what is Meta going to try and get you more of? In this case, because we've selected landing page views as the optimization for ad delivery setting with both these campaigns, they're going to be optimized in the exact same way. It is that setting that really matters. Now, the campaign objective, the way that impacts things is it gives you a range of things that you can then choose to optimize for at the optimization for ad delivery setting. So for example, if we go back into our sales campaign, let's jump over to the ad set level, and we've got new sales ad set. If we click edit and scroll down, we can set this up so that it's optimizing exactly as a traffic campaign, but we can set it up with conversions. Whereas if we take a look at the other ad set, the traffic ad set, click edit on this and scroll down, we cannot. There is no conversions options. But just be aware that if it's the setting here that matters. And if you have any type of campaign, you could have a reach campaign and a traffic campaign both going for daily unique reach. They're going to be optimized in the same way. There's no difference there. The campaign objective just narrows the list down in terms of what you can use. So when you're creating a campaign, you first select your campaign objective, which narrows down the range of what you can optimize for. And then the location, your destination, it also has an impact. So for example, if we go to this conversion campaign, and we click edit, well, we want to do that at the ad set level, we can see that, look, conversion location here is website. But if, for example, we change that to messenger, and then we scroll down to the optimization for ad delivery settings, you can see that we've now got a different option. We've got conversations as an option as opposed to conversions. We've still got some of the same options here. So it's actually these two settings, the campaign objective and conversion location, that just provide you with a list of things that can be optimized for, which is going to take place down here. So don't let anyone tell you, or don't believe yourself, that you are running a conversions campaign or a sales campaign or a leads campaign sending people to your website if you're optimizing for landing page views. You are not. I don't care what the campaign objective is, you are effectively running a traffic campaign. And that's really, really important, because if you've seen some other content, you'll know that running a conversions campaign or a sales campaign is going to get you far more conversions, sales, etc. than running a traffic campaign. The official stat that I've been given is 74% more. Same budget, if you run a traffic campaign versus a conversions campaign, you get 74% more conversions with the conversions campaign, which is absolutely massive, but you don't want to fall into the trap of thinking you're running a conversions campaign when you're not. Now, as I said, Facebook Reps is recommending people, even when they're running sales campaigns, lead campaigns, etc., to go for landing page views, which of course I can't do when I've got Messenger as the conversion location, but most people are going to have a website, to go for landing page views. And they're doing that because they want Facebook advertisers to be able to check their data in a few days' time, a week's time, and see a good amount of stuff, numbers, in that results column. And if you're going for landing page views, you might generate a whole bunch of landing page views, and it shows you've generated this and you think you've gotten something for your money. It's a way that Facebook is helping advertisers create campaigns that are going to help convince them that they're getting something for those campaigns, and then convince them to spend more money, which is what Meta wants, right? Now, if you're watching my stuff, hopefully you're going to do things a bit smarter than that, and you're going to go for what you want, not set up your campaigns in a way that convinces you to spend more, thinking you're getting something when you're actually not. So very important, as I said, to go with conversions. There's some other options I wanted to quickly discuss. So let's go back out to the campaign level, click create again. Now again, this is going to look different if you've got the old campaign objective menu, but if we go for something like engagement, for example, which lots of people do, particularly beginners, and then we jump over to the ad set level. Now we once again have a conversion location, so the default here is on your ad, which is obviously different to the other campaign objectives. That's why I say you start with that and it dictates what you can choose later on. It doesn't actually have an impact in and of itself. We're not sending people to a website. Usually it's on your ad, you want people to like, comment, share with an engagement campaign. There's another setting underneath, which is engagement type. So the default here is video views. That's going to operate similarly to a video views campaign previously, but you can change that, right? You could go with post engagement, as I said, like, comment, share, as opposed to just watch the video. Event responses if you're running an event. So this is again another difference where you might think, oh, okay, I'm getting engagement because of my campaign objective. No. If you leave it at video views, and then if we scroll down with video views, we're going to see through play, which is watching 15 seconds or more of video, or the whole thing is what a through play technically is. It's one of those two meets that criteria. You're running a video views campaign. You might not realize it, but under the old system, this engagement campaign is actually a video views campaign. And we can change that, of course, and go with post engagement. Now, this is going to operate much more like a traditional engagement campaign where we're trying to get people to like, comment, share, etc. And we can see that when we scroll down for the optimization ad delivery section, there are different options. There's no through play availability. It's either post engagement, and you can see most likes, shares, comments. There's daily unique reach, impressions. And again, if you go with daily unique reach as an example, no matter what campaign objective you're using, that's going to operate like an old school reach campaign. Is the optimization and how Meta's going to treat that and try and get you the result that you want. So there are absolutely tons of options. If we go to the campaign level, you can go through all 6 different campaign types. They're all going to have slightly different variations. Then within those 6, you change that conversion location. That triggers different options. So there's tons of different variation when it comes to the optimization for ad delivery setting. But just be very careful and make sure that optimization for ad delivery setting is going for really what you want as a business. So do you want conversions, or do you want landing page views, or do you want video views, or do you want post engagement? It's that optimization for ad delivery setting that sets that, and we know how important that is. Absolutely massive. Meta is so good at going out and getting you what you want. You have to select the right option there. So make that decision, have a think about it, go through the various options if you want, and make sure you get that right, and potentially experiment with it if you're not 100% sure which one you should be using. And of course, if you want help with that or any other Facebook, Instagram advertising related stuff, my company Lead Guru is a specialist Facebook and Instagram ad agency. You can click on the link in the video description below. We have a 3K per month minimum budget requirement. Please don't book a call unless you meet that criteria, but if you do, we'd love to work with you. And before you go, I need to let you know that this isn't the only big change that's just happened with Facebook ads. Meta have also released a new budget optimization setting. It's called Advantage Campaign Budget. It's very interesting. If you haven't already seen it, used it, you need to know about this, you need to check it out. I've got a video on it here, explains all the details, compares it to campaign budget optimization, compares it to ABO. You can decide which one you want to use. Go ahead and take a look.